Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Trending Thursday. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. You know that this is the last Trending Thursday before Christmas? Today is the last Trending Thursday before Christmas. Christmas is right around the corner. Yep, I see it. I was looking around the corner. I saw it. If you can hear me, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, and let me know that I am coming across loud and clear, baby. Woo! Only 17 cups of Cafe Bustelo this morning. I am pumped and ready to go. Woo! All right. As I drink some more Cafe Bustelo right now. Man, I'm pumped up. Good afternoon, Uncle Glenn. OMG, it's also the longest night of the year. Oh, tonight? Yeah, today is the winter solstice. Guess what? Every day from now goes up a minute. All right, this is the shortest day of the year. This is the shortest year. Do you have all your holiday? Man, I ain't shopped worth a darn. I ain't bought nothing. What about you, Joey?
I'm done.
Are you really?
Done.
Someone says you're looking younger, Uncle Glenn. I got a shave and a haircut yesterday. How did you clear those nasal passages? I just let it work its course. My wife gave me some stuff. I don't know what she gave me. I'm not one to take meds, except for my high blood pressure and diabetes meds. I can't stand taking meds. My wife gave me something. I don't know what it was, but it did something. So I don't know. We went to Wally World last night and got something. Amir says you're looking good for Christmas. No, I'm looking good for Christmas, but I'm trying to get ready for Tampa. So I got me a haircut and a beard shave. Y'all like the beard cut? My barber did good. Y'all like the beard cut? All right. And so I'm getting ready for Tampa. I'll get another shape up, another touch up before Tampa. Your wife is making you look younger. Is that what it is? My wife is awesome. I have an awesome wife. Hello, all in VV Nation. Merry Christmas to all. That's right. The last Trending Thursday before Christmas. So now the alert hit. I got to give a birthday shout out. What did I just do with that card? Oh, there it is. I got to get a birthday shout out. I met this person in Dallas. Had an opportunity to meet him I thought it was Dallas. We met somewhere. VP. I'm giving him a birthday shout out for his 81st birthday. It's not actually until tomorrow, but I told him that I would shout him out. Everybody type a happy birthday in the room for him. VP turns 81 tomorrow. Happy birthday, my friend. Thank you for being a supporter to the VectorVest channel and being part of VV Nation. VV Nation, put your hands up for him. Happy birthday to VP. Happy 81st birthday to VP. All right, let me tell you something. It took a lot for me to remember that. I had to send something to Joey. I had to put something on my calendar. It takes a lot. But VP, again, thank you. All right, with that, I didn't want to forget that, so I wanted to put that into the room as quickly and as soon as possible. Today, give him some trades. I'll give him some trades. He's not here. He won't see this until tomorrow. He let me know that he would not be able to see it until tomorrow, but I'm gonna give you all some trades. I hope to be a VectorVest subscriber at 81. Me too. Me too. I won't be working here though, at 81. But I hope to be a subscriber to the software even at 81. I just won't be working here. Believe you me. I love you all to death, but I ain't working to 81. All right. With that being said, GDP came out today. All right, and it wasn't quite where it was projected to be, but I think it was enough for people to go, yoo-wee! We were supposed to be at about 5.2 on GDP. We came in about 4.9. Tomorrow is PCE. And you also know that tomorrow starts the Santa rally, right? So watch tonight's video. Tomorrow night's video. Tomorrow night's video, I put into perspective a little bit about how I feel about the Santa rally, number one. And I've got a stock for you that I think you're going to love. I got a stock for you tomorrow that I think you're going to love. All right. So I'm not giving much away about the 6 p.m. video tomorrow, but make sure you watch it. And for everybody who says, oh, what time is it? 6 p.m. I'm thinking that somebody's going to say, well, what time? 6 p.m. Akshay says, solars are boiling today. Can you check solar? So what did I say, Akshay? A couple of days ago, I said, keep your eye on clean energy, right? You guys remember me saying that? Type a yes or a no. You guys remind me on one of my live streams this week, I said, and as a matter of fact, I think I set up a clean energy portfolio. All right? VP is here. VP, you said you weren't going to be here. VP said, thank you, Glenn and VV Nation, for the birthday. I didn't think you were going to be here, VP. Happy birthday, my friend. Phil says, no, you don't remember me talking about being in clean energy. Really? Really? Now, that's only because you probably either weren't here or didn't look at the channel. But Glenn has been talking about keeping clean energy. I thought it was going to be on the move, especially because of the proposed Fed cuts for going into next year is going to be really good for the clean energy stock. So, yes, I put that out there. We'll take a look at that today. Easter Standard Time? Did you really put Easter? It's Eastern. I know you made a mistake. It's Eastern, not Easter. That was kind of funny. All right. I wasn't watching it then, says Michael. Okay, I got you. James, did you really put Easter? It's Eastern. Sigh. Sigh. Do you have all your shopping done? Look at that. 53% said no. 53% said no. All right. So plans changed just a little bit. Again, happy birthday to you. All right. Don't tell my wife I'm eating these. All right. Don't tell Joey, if you call Janet and tell her that I'm eating these, I will come. No, you better not. Don't tell my wife I'm eating those. I'm cheating just a little bit today. Just. I'm eating 10 nuggets on my desk before the end of the day. That's like blackmail. You're right. That's correct. But I'm a blackmail. Now, you shut up real quick, didn't you? Didn't you? Yes, you did. You shut up real quick. All right. I don't have all the Christmas decorations up. My wife puts them up as soon as Thanksgiving is done. All right. As soon as that's the only rule. Do not put up Christmas until Thanksgiving is done. As soon as Thanksgiving is done, as soon as we eat the last bit of pie, my wife runs up into the attic and she starts bringing down all the Christmas stuff. So 53% need shopping bucks. Show us the money. I got you. I'm going to hook you all up. ANF is a great trade. I talked about that as one of my stock picks earlier this week. It was either this week or last week. I talked about ANF. Amber, I love that stock. Deckers, I love that stock. Those are two really good stocks. Those are really sour skins. No, they're not the sour ones. They are the wild berry. They are the wild berry. I am with your wife on that, says Jake. I hear you. All right, so wait, are you eating bad, Fernando? Yes, just a little bit. I'm cheating today. Let's get right. You know something? We were doing a jockey club. I broke my chroma, Joey. I don't know how I did that. I was doing a jockey club this. Oh, that's what it is. All right. Ooh, don't do that. All right. So no, I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to move. You can leave it there. I'm not going to move. I was doing a jockey club this morning and we opened up with a primary wave down. Somebody said, Glenn, you opened up with a primary wave down. I said, yeah, we did, but we haven't closed that way yet. And then I said, the composite's got to move a big amount for us to get back to a primary wave up. With the news with the GDP came out, the market moved up, the composite went up like 45 cents. We got back to not only a primary wave up, but a green light. That was a big move. So people are very enthusiastic going into the end of the year. I am going to tell you, just by everything that we're going to talk about today, just be careful with that. I don't know if this Santa rally is going to be super robust. So it lasts until like the first week of January, I guess, when we're in Tampa. I think that's when the Santa rally ends. And yes, Lee, that's it right there. Lee, you're on point right there. It is FOMO. That is what's moving the market right now. People are late to this rally. They're getting in, and folks, I'm telling you, they are going to be the bag holders because they are not the ones taking off any profits. They're just trying to get in and get the profits, and they're going to hold, and we're going to be the ones doing what VectorVest has been saying, to take profits off the table, take half off the table, and the bag holders are going to be the people who are in FOMO. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. IBP, another 20% in 19 days. There's a lot of stocks that are out there moving. Folks, I do not want you to give it all back. I do not want you to give it all back. Phil says, now mostly in cash, MTI is spooking me, as well as should be spooking everybody. The market is in a level of being overbought. Let's go into the program and let's go look at the MTI. The MTI is at a level of 1.64. The MTI is high. All right, the MTI is high. Perfect. I like that. I want to refer to you and you have the wrong way like that, and they hire no lower perfectly. Alexa, will you have... What did you just say, Braden? What was that? What was that? Akshaya says, Glenn, you always have caution statement in every call. How do we know which ones are real caution warranted and which ones are not? If I'm saying caution, I'm saying caution for a reason. And, you know, in the market call that we're in right now, Akshaya, the MTI is all about the caution. It's all about the caution, no treble. It's all about the base, no treble. So unless the market is showing me signs that it's robust and rocketing, I won't be cautious. But you watch this move up in the market, what goes up must come down. Got a lot more green days than red days. At some point in time, it is what it is. Oh no, here comes the market Debbie Downers. But I agree, says Jeff. I think Braden was quoting Yoda. Braden, I don't know. I don't know that was Yoda. I don't know what that was. I want to refer to you and you have the wrong... I don't know what that means. You know what else is cool? My son reaches out to me, text yesterday. He says, you know, and he's in his early 20s and he works for ASML in Arizona. And he's saying a lot of my buddies are interested in what you do. And he asked me some questions about the software. He says, I got a buddy of mine who's going to sign up for your software. And I was like, I'm loving that. Young generation. My daughter, who's in the Air Force, is the same way. I'm loving that I can get some young people to get involved in the stock market at an early age. I think a lot of young people, either one, don't have the money, or two, too scared. Or three, they really don't know what to do. It's one of the three things. Can I do a unisearch for stocks under $10 with 100,000 minimum volume and VST higher? Yep, we'll do that real quick. Unisearch. I love doing these searches on the fly. All right, you want stocks under $10. All right, actually, this could be some fish for you guys. Price actual less than $10. Okay. Average volume, stocks, price volume, average volume, greater than 100K, 100, 1, 2, 3. What else did you want? Minimum volume and VST higher than 1. Stocks, capital appreciation, VST greater than 1. I just created your search. You guys may get some fish from this right now. Yes, Jazz, you just heard some fish. Look at that. Real quick. Who just gave me Ultra Magnus? You know what else I want? I'm going to add to this. If these are lower dollar stocks, you know what else I would want? Stocks relative value to be greater than 1. If I'm going to get lower dollar stocks, I want them to have good upside potential. You agree? Yes or no? You agree? Yes or no? Anyone looking at the bullish percent of the finance stocks, XLF short? I have not yet. All right. And let's run this again. Bada boom, bada bing. All these stocks less than, where's the value? All of these stocks less than $10. They all have RVs above 1. RTs above 1. CIs, I'm going to add one more. How about these stocks go up more than they go down? CI greater than 1. Whoo, we just made us a fish search. We just made us a fish search, didn't we? You know what I'm going to do for this, Ultra? I'm going to save this. Save as Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus, you just made you a search. We just made you a search on YouTube. Ultra Magnus, put it into YouTube. Long. Ultra Magnus. How about that? Ultra Magnus, how about that? On the fly. We can take a look at this search. Good job, Ultra. Let's run the search. Ultra, you still here? You ain't said nothing. Are you still here? Look at that. Rolls Royce is in here. How about some of the stocks that are on the move? Tizu. You're welcome, Ultra. We got you a search. Now, it's not going to be in the VectorVest software. Before somebody says, oh, we're going to have that in VectorVest software. No, I just made it on the fly. Let's go graph these real quick. I know how much you guys love fish. Let's go see if any of these fish are, wow. Grupo Superville, Bank Foreign. Probably Akshay likes this. I do like the rise on volume. I'd look at 5 cents higher than high, but be careful right now with the market being overbought. Gold stocks in the channel, no, right now. And I love Rolls Royce. I would wait. Excuse me. Let me move this up. That's a better level of support. And if it's fading the gap, I'd look to get into this stock 5 cents higher than the high. I love the stock though, but I'd wait. Applied Digital, a lot of wicks, a lot of wickation. But we do have trigger and we do have trend. Next one, MNTX, rising. New high on that rising volume. Look at you, Ultra Magnus. You found some, look at that, MDXG. No, not that one. I like this one right at the 3-month high. Love that. Breaks through, the stock's got some upside. All right, so after Christmas Eve and having 7 fishes, I'm going to want fish for a while, Glenn. Okay, 7 fishes fishing, 6 golds of gilding, 5 silver bands, 4 low-cost stocks, 3 dividends, 2 value plays, and the market in a pear tree. Woo! I just rocked that. I just rocked that on the fly, baby. I just kicked that in the butt on the fly. Woo! You in the Christmas spirit like me? You in the Christmas spirit like me? Yeah, boy. All right, anyway. So when
I ended the poll.
You ended the poll? Okay. Do I have that search? Maybe. Stop it, Mark. Stop it, Mark. Stop it, Mark. All right. I can't see it. I can't see it. No, I can't.
It's where I typed it in there.
Where did you type it in?
VectorVest.
Oh. No, 51%, 48%, 121 votes. So I have to go shopping. I haven't even started. That's why my parents named me Carol, because I was born before Christmas. Way to go. Christmas coffee today? Nope. No Christmas coffee today. Linda wants me to sing. Carol wants me to sing. All right. So I like the search that we just created on the fly. I just named it Ultra Magnus. Every so often, you got to remind me to take a look at it. All right. Every so often, you got to remind me to come look at it. I did save it. That was on the fly. All right. With that being said, let's go see what news is moving the market. Let's do that. Let's start off here. U.S. stocks climb higher, upbeat Micron outlook. Strong underlying economy. Now, I say that because the Fed is talking about cutting interest rates. When do you cut interest rates? When the economy is not doing well, right? So I did mention that I think that the Fed put its foot in its mouth when it said, oh yeah, we're going to do three rate cuts in a year. Spurred this economy, spurred this market, blah, 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 blah. If the economy is not waning, he's not going to have the wherewithal to cut interest rates. Now, I know a lot of you think that I'm a Debbie Downer for saying that. All right? I know a lot of you think that I am a Debbie Downer for saying that. I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm all about realisticosity. That's a new word, realisticosity. My job is to tell you what's going on, since you guys are not blindsided. Glenn, market goes up based on expectation. Investors know the Fed will rescue the market. What does it need to be rescued from, Akshaya? Does anybody think that the market needs to be, that the economy needs to be rescued right now? Yes or no? Does anybody think, based upon what's going on, does anybody think that the economy needs to be rescued right now? And that's when you lower interest rates, is when the economy needs help. Where do we need to help, Akshaya? Where do we need to help? People are working. People are looking for jobs. People are looking for people to work. People are spending money. We don't need, Fireplacer says yes. Akshaya probably says yes too. Where does the economy need to be rescued or saved? Inflation's coming down, not to the Fed's number. It's coming down. Still higher than it was last year, but still coming down. People don't need help at the gas pump right now. Prices are coming down. This is whenever it will be down, I guess March. I don't think it takes that long. I don't think it takes that long. Also, when inflation comes down, inflation is coming down because of oil. That's one of the biggest movers of inflation. But guess what? We got problems through the supply line when it comes to oil and other things. That's inflationary. I don't see where he cuts 3 times next year. Retail malls are empty. Why? The malls are empty because there's so much freaking crime. Nobody wants to go to the mall. What are you going to do? I'm going to order on Amazon. That's got nothing to do with people not spending money, because they are. They're not going to the malls because they don't want to freaking get shot. It is what it is. Money is going still online. You look at Freaky Friday, not Freaky Friday. You look at Black Friday and you look at Cyber Monday, sales was up all over the place. Oh, I'm getting into it today. All this coffee, I'm getting into it today. Now, John says, look at the earnings on the SPX. Why should they lower rates? You still know that companies are meeting or exceeding their earnings expectations. They may be guiding lower, but they're still beating or meeting their earnings expectations. The market is still bullish. I don't see where the Fed has the wherewithal to start cutting interest rates. Now, that's just me. I'm not an economist. I'm just looking at what you see and putting it all together. That's what I'm doing. Lee says the government needs to be rescued because of our debt. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that our debt is the way it is? No matter who's in power as president, we've been spending money like nobody's business. I'm not putting it on any side, on the Democrat or the Republican side. I'm not even doing that. You're right. We still got to service the debt. So you're going to lower interest rates, spur the economy, print more money. I don't see it. I don't see it. All right. That's my tirade for the day. I know, Jeff. That's why I said no side. I didn't pick a side. I didn't pick a side. All right. Job in Russia, NFL player. What are you talking? Braden, where's this stuff coming from? Commercial real estate will get beat up at these rates also with limited capital investments. Mike, commercial real estate is one of my bubbles going into next year. How about laying off millions of do-nothing government workers? Ooh, I'm not getting into that. All right, let's go to my next story. Talking about the rally. Bull trap. UBS analysts see the S&P 500 falling to as low as 4,100 in the first half of 2024. So there's people like me that think that the market is just getting ready to do some things and come back down. Then there's other people like Akshaya that think that everything is fine and dandy. And I can't see fine and dandy. I don't. FedEx missed. Didn't FedEx miss earnings? what did somebody says? Second that emotion. John Boston. How about? I know. I hear you. Car sales are down. A lot of stuff is not right for the market to keep moving up. All right. This could be a bull trap that we're going through. How about this? Bosch CEO, 2024 will be more difficult than expected. That's just one CEO. I'm finding more and more stories that talk about companies are going to be having some troubles going into 2024. That adds to I don't think that 2024 is going to be just like a gangbuster year. I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it. CarMax did well. CarMax is one of my stocks today. Marriage rate is down. What does that got to do with anything, Fire? Oh my gosh, where are you coming up with some of this stuff? Need to avoid the extra noise. Remember, you can time the market but can't predict it, and that's what we do. We time it, don't predict it. Braden is talking to a friend and doesn't realize Alexa is transcribing his conversation. Shari, that might be right. That might be right. What did Ron say? Ron said we need to avoid the extra noise. Okay. All right, so I'm finding more and more stories that say the same thing. This is bad for inflation. IKEA says products will be delayed due to Red Sea diversions. BP is doing it, moving around from the Suez. Maersk, BP, a lot of companies are in that spot right now. That's going to be inflationary. It's going to raise prices of goods because the supply chain is going to be all jacked up. Market down in 2024. Is that because of general elections? Normally, when the election year, the markets are up. The markets are up. I don't know. I don't know where we're going to stand when it comes down to that. Uranium stocks. How about this? Uranium stocks rise after China bans export of rare earth technology. People are trying to say, forget you, China. Shares of uranium producers such as Energy Fuels, MP, EU jumped on Thursday after China banned the export of technology for extracting and separating rare earth metals. The country cited national security concerns. I don't think we can do without the rare earth materials, but a lot of people are saying, forget you, China. They're saying, forget you. All right. So uranium is still on the rise. Micron, 6% after forecast easily tops expectations. Citi sees more upside. That's in my list today. CarMax, quarterly profit overtakes estimates on cost cuts. People are laying off people left and right to keep the bottom line right. Somebody talked to me about this in the Jockey Club this morning. Hukipa. Pharmaceutical soars on an infusion of money from Gilead. So both of those stocks are in my list today. Another drug stock, a Nexon stock rallies 30% on drug updates and $125 million offering pricing. And again, Rolls-Royce on my list again today. Have a good day, Akshaya. Rolls-Royce in my list today starts a new set of groundbreaking hydrogen research tests. Rolls-Royce is everywhere. It's like savoir-faire. I love me some Rolls-Royce, and it made the news again, but on the hydrogen space. All right, those are all my news stories today. Let's get into the stocks themselves. Viewers, markets today up. There's the low dollar stocks. This is why I say the fear of missing out. FOMO people are pushing the market higher, getting into the riskier stocks. The VIX is up. The fear is jumping, but the market is jumping. It is the fear. It's the FOMO people. The FOMO people are pushing the markets higher, and they will be bag holders, folks. They will be bag holders. This is why we've been, Akshaya says, all your calls have caution. At this time, they should. At this time, you should be cautious. Big news. Oh, Joey took my mouse. Joey, mute me for a second, please. Thank you. Big news. Here's my stocks from the list today. Sorted by VST. What's at the top of the list? Rolls-Royce. Any of you traded Rolls-Royce or are trading it? This stock has been in a few of my lists. Anybody, type a 1 if you got a piece of Rolls-Royce. Type a 1. It's in the aerospace and defense. I like the stock. Anybody trading it? Thank you, Mike. Yeah, that was the right thing to do. Nervous about shorts and longs. I'm not telling you to take shorts yet. What was my video last night? Was my video? I did a video last night. The rally and something. I prepared you both for both sides. I prepared you for both sides. All right. No, I am buying. Yep. Okay. Those are. Yeah. I've been putting videos out there. I've been having you guys take care. It's overpriced though. I don't know. It's undervalued. Good upside potential, good earnings growth, good sales growth. I like Rolls Royce. I don't call it as overpriced. We have an intrinsic value on every stock. It is undervalued. Oh, it's a penny stock or it's a pink sheet. Understood. I like small caps the past month or so. All right. Do you still have that Rolls Royce golf? No, he doesn't. He doesn't even play golf. He doesn't even freaking play golf. You have 25 shares 1 year ago. Way to go, Nor. Short FedEx. They missed earnings. I know. How's Ryan? Send the wife over. He's here today. He put up a couple of shorts today. He did put up a couple of shorts on the YouTube channel. CPRX was a medical stock that I talked about a while ago. I'm glad, something, I'm glad to see some of the stocks that I talk about have made you guys some money. I'm glad to talk about some of the stocks that we've talked about. And Rolls Royce is going to be one of those stocks. CCJ by VST is number 2. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 8 stocks have a VST above 1. None of the stocks in the news today are sell recommendations. I'm telling you, clean energy. Let's go look at that. I got a clean energy portfolio. There it is. Let's see what it looks like. It's only up. It's up 2% today. But here's all my clean energy stocks. It's up a little bit today. Wow. Craig, 33% since we started. Nova, 10%. Somebody wanted to look at Run, since I had it in the portfolio, 6%. First Solar, up over 5.5%. Jinko, almost 5%. TAN, 3.5%. So I put this out on 12/14, 7 days ago. 7 days ago, I put out this, I told you to keep your eyes on the clean energy enough that I put up a portfolio. 2% move today. 2% move today. I have Rolls Royce since the summer. Love. Way to go, Linda. I'm making nice money on CPRX. Thank you, VectorVest. That's what we do, man. Bill says made a lot on SMCI. Don't penny stocks have more risk? Yes. But normally when I'm looking at a penny stock, I like to see relative value above 1 if I can, Michael. At least that gives me a little bit more confidence that the stock should have the ability to go up more so than go down. I will look at that. All right. Let's go back to the viewers. Here's some fish. Let's talk about some fish. MPI fish. 5 stocks. Before you go try to get the stocks, let's go look at the graphs. Let's go look at the MPI graph. Trend trigger. This is a lot more volatile though. Be careful with this one. But it meets the criteria for the MPI, trend and trigger. Glenn probably owns a Rolls Royce. No, I don't. I got 2 cars. I got a truck and a car, but neither one of them are Rolls Royce. I wouldn't buy a Rolls Royce. I would buy a Maybach though. But I wouldn't buy a Rolls. I'd buy a Maybach. I love the move on Cypher on nice volume, but be careful. Look at the wicks. Be careful with that. I have a 3-month high of 425. It went up today and came back down, so it's back below it. I do like TDW. Look at that. Trend and trigger. There's the trigger, there's the trend. Love the move. Love the move. I'm giving you some fish. Joey, can you mute me again? I love the fish. Electric cars. No, I don't. I'm not getting, If I get an electric car, it's going to be a Mustang. That's the only electric car I really, really want is a Mustang. Let's go to the next stock. This is all the fish. Sting, look at that. Transportation shipped. Look at that. Triggered trend up. Trigger trend up. I don't like the falling volume, but I do like price action. All right. Neil says, I'm going to get stoned.
You don't have to read everything. You know that, right?
I don't know. Well,
You have to read them all.
okay. Oh, okay. Or an electric Ford 50. I wouldn't mind that one either. All right. Let's get, he said he's going to get stoned. Is that an earnings play? No, something MGTX made that go up. There's the news. There's news on that. And you know something? It's not profit taking. Nice gap up. Not a big wick at the top. That may not be a bad play. I got trigger and no trend though. Got trigger and no trend. It looked like he inhaled and disappeared into his snort. Ew. Was I not supposed to read that either, Joey?
Yeah, you don't have to read everything.
Okay.
I tried to take off the camera and read earlier, so.
What did you do that for?
Because nobody wants to see you do that.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody wants to hear it or see it.
I hate you. All right. Midas touch stocks. I still hate you. You said same?
I said Scrooge.
Am I a Scrooge?
Yeah, I called you Scrooge.
What you call me a Scrooge for? Let's go look at the Midas touch layout. Midas touch layout. Genie energy. I'm giving you all these fish, baby. Rambus. I like the move. Big wick at the top. Gap. If you're in the stock because of the move today, let me give you a line in the sand sitting at about 67.42. That's the gap. That's the gap. A little bit of selling pressure right here, but still above that level of support. Wow, CRM. Look at it. Man, I'm giving you a whole bunch of fish. I love your ad self just the way you are. I love you just the way. I'm not ADD. Joey, am I ADD? No, I'm not. No, I can't even keep stuff in order. VP, I'll buy an electric car when pigs start flying. We're not far from pigs flying. You can put a pig in an airplane. A pig can fly. I'm just saying, a pig can fly. CRM, new 3-month high by way of the Midas touch. Looks good. Looks good. A net right at a level of support, coming off 3 days off the 3-month high. But man, look at these graphs. Look at these graphs. Ooh, that is the ETF for coin. Just rocking and rolling. So I've given you 2 lists of fish. Bill says he owns an EV. What EV do you have? What EV do you have? You know, I wouldn't mind having a Tesla either. I just don't know which Tesla I would want to have. I don't know which Tesla I would want to have. All right. So I've given you 2 lists of fish. Did you guys get all of the stocks? Let me leave this here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Midas touch. I am a Volkswagen. I own a Volkswagen. I do like the ID4. I do. 10, 9. Huh? Wow, I'm the Hulk. Glenn Smash. Wow. I like that. Leave me there like that. I like that. Glenn Smash the market. Oh. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Or I could be somebody from... I could be the Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. And all you do is talk bad about the market. It goes up and down. It goes around and round, Mr. Grinch. All right, there we go. Or I could look like Shrek. Okay, donkey. You want to go buy some stocks? We go buy some stocks, donkey. All right.
Now what happened? Now you
Oh my God. Why are we doing this, Joey? For what reason? Why are you doing this? You trying to show everybody that you got this little man power? You got this little man power? Are you trying to make up for something by having this power? I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend.
I'm just doing what Dan's asking to do.
All right. Gotta say the Bustelo is kicking in today. I don't know what's going on with Joey. Someone needs a lot of decaf coffee. I'm not trying to do that. The green one was pretty cool, though. We need to set that up as a meme. Yeah. Joey does have skills. Joey's pretty good. All right. Let's go look at... I'm not ready for customer picks. Yeah, Joey's got to go. This can't be all of my customer picks. Hold on. Customer picks. All right. Let's go get some of your stocks. Let's go rock and roll. I gave you some fish. We talked about the market. We did it all. We did it all. We did it. And I sang. We did it all. Glenn, I don't have Tesla, but you need the one with ludicrous speed. Oh, I like that. Ludicrous speed. Ah! Are we good? I'm good. Let's take a 5-minute break. Smoke them if you got them. All right. I vote for Joey as Employee of the Month. Whatever. Google GOOGL, comma FMGU, which is now the Magnificent Seven, ALTX, comma ALTX, Palantir, comma, hold on. You guys are typing so doggone fast. ALTX I did not have. Mara, Tamara, I love you. Tomorrow, it's only a day away. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, it's only a day away. AMPH, comma DFH, is that? Nope, that's not what I thought it was. AEHR, comma BILL. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill, but it's a long, long journey, and I'm sitting in committee. Y'all didn't know I knew all of those words, did y'all? I hope and pray that I will, but today I am still just a bill. Okay, you can find me a kid cool. We are happy that we're doing good. I think he is. I don't think he realizes that that Siri or somebody is doing this. Stop typing mug. ETSY. Why are you making me yell at you? DRCT. I'm a LAZR. You really keep typing in mug. CUK. All right, that's enough, I think. What? Fireblazer. I'm gonna ban you. Where's my pin? Ouch! My pin just fell. There it is. Okay. All right. Oh, what happened to all my stocks? What? I got to close the software. I'll be right back. That happens from time to time. I don't know why. Let me open it back up. La 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 da 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 da. All right. That sucked. Great singer. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Cole. Da, 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 da. Come on, come on, come on. I know all those stocks went in. Let's go to the viewers. Let's go to watch list viewer. Let's go to customer picks. Sometimes my software does that. Don't know why. 19 stocks. At the top of the list was US, right click, auto fit, USAP. The bottom of the list, Laser. One sell recommended stock, AEHR, which is undervalued, fundamentally sound. What's hurting it is that the stock's in a downtrend. It's not a bad stock. It's just going down in price. Let's go do this real quick. We didn't do it yesterday, but we're going to do a hot or not. Ooh, USAP. That's a stock I like. Ooh. Hold on now. Trade now. No. 1868. USAP. I like that. Let's go to portfolios. USAP, my portfolios. Let's go to live stream stocks. I want this stock. USAP. Add a trade. Edit. Turn it off. Add USAP. I like that stock. USAP. Let's get the price for now. Target, $2,000. Apply. Okay. Yep. All right, I just put a new stock into that list. These stocks come from your stocks. Those plays come from your stocks. Ooh, CUK. I'm not taking a ship company. Just not. This Carnival, but it's moving. I'd go 5 cents higher than the high. DFH. Residential commercial. I'd like to see it take out the 3-month high. Big wick. Almost a big wick. I like it from a Midas touch perspective. AMPH moving sideways, not ready to touch it yet. Wow, DRCT. Where did we find this? I think we were talking about this in a live stream recently. I'd like to see it go 5 cents above the 3-month high. Wow, Feng Yu, now AKA Magnificent 7. This is where stocks are focusing on those tech stocks right now. Definitely moving higher. I would rather pick the Magnificent 7 rather than this oil. Oh my gosh, it's too hard. ATLX. I tried to put that in and it wouldn't let me put it in. Moving sideways. I'm using this level of support of $100.29 as a level of support. Love to move up, but right now it's consolidating. Right now it's consolidating. Wow, ARC F. That's moving. That's moving. Baby, tonight I'll really like to see that stock move. I like that move. I'd look at 12 cents higher than the high. I'd look at 12 cents higher than the high. I like that play. I almost have to take that. ARC F. I almost have to take that. Add a trade. ARC F. ARC F. Sigh. Get the price now. Target. $2,000. I'm almost out of money. Apply. Let's go see how that does. What's your opinion on bear calls on SPY? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to buy bear calls. Bearish, so you're buying the call, you're buying the, you're selling a call, buying a call. You're bearish on the trades. So you're selling a call, buying a call. You're selling a call, you're bearish on it. Okay. I don't know. Not yet. Not until it starts moving. Yeah, selling the call. Not until it starts moving to the downside. Because you're bearish on it, so you're selling the call. Not until it starts moving. We're at a point, but I need to see some signs of it moving first. Glenn promoting art. No, I'm not trying to promote them, but I can't say no if the stock's price is doing what I'm supposed to do. All right, let me bring over the. I'm not a Cathie Woods fan. I'm just not. Google, big sell-off yesterday, went below this level, but now back above. I'd wait. A lot of more volatility going on with that. AGNC, I'd like to see it take out the 3-month high. And it looks like on the Midas touch, almost about to cross, but not quite there yet. Mara, I think I have a Bitcoin in this list, don't I? Yep, I do. I'm not going to put another Bitcoin. I'm not going to put another Bitcoin in here or another crypto in here. But Mara's moving. Love to play. Right off of yesterday's high. I like to play. Wood. Timber. Not ready to take that yet, but I'd still look at right there. 12 cents higher than the high. No, remember I told you RT is what's hurting AEHR? There it is. Stock's price is just going down. Fundamentally sound. Fundamentally sound, but just going down. Get 29 Spotify Tech. What is that? Ultra Magnus says, thank you for everything today, Glenn. I need to walk my dog. Happy holidays. Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Ultra Magnus. When the market is running, Cathie Wood rocks. I don't know. I like this, except for it's pulling down. I got a little bit of wedge going on right here, too. Free hand. Look at that. It's going to break one way or the other. It's going to break one. It's going to break one way or the other. Etsy I like. Nice moving up. Even from a Midas touch. I'd like to take out that high, though. I'd like to take out that high. Keep in mind, though, that no matter what your stocks I'm telling you to keep your eyes on, watch the market. Watch the market. Fading the gap. Bill is fading the gap. I like that. I like that. Man, it's got to move. It's moved a lot from the low. Moved a lot from the low and just steadily moving higher. I would keep my eye on this. Aggressively, I can jump on board since it's now fading the gap. But I got nothing else. That's gappy and volatile. Oh, is that for Ether? Oh. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. That's kind of ugly. Palantir. I think I got rid of my Palantir. Let me see. I don't remember. I think I did. Let me pull this over here. I think I got rid of my Palantir. I think so. And yep, I did get out of my Palantir. Get the software back up. I am out of Palantir. Apologies, Glenn. ARK is a fintech coin. Oh, is that why it's moving? Okay, thank you, Jeff. Glenn, looks as if the barber cut too much off the top. No, he didn't. Oh, he did good. I like my barber. My barber's good. And the last one is laser in a downtrend. Straight up in a downtrend. ARM is a strong player in AI. I like ARM. I do like the architecture behind ARM. I like ARM. All right. One last look before we go. All of the markets are up. They are trading off their session highs, though. My primary wave is up. All of the market timing calls are up. If we look at the advanced and declines, 66% of the stocks in the database are going up compared to 24 going down. Today is an up day. Go back to the market timing graph. Put on a 3-month graph. The MTI is high, but we haven't even taken out yesterday's high. It's here. Watch tomorrow's video, not tonight's video. Watch tomorrow's video. I give some more insight on the Santa rally. I gave some insight on last night's video on the Santa rally. If you haven't watched it, please go check it out. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. This is what we do every single day. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icons to be alerted when new videos come out. If you like what you saw today, especially putting that search for Ultra Magnus up there, hit the like button. You know me, I always like to try to have 100 likes. At least 100 likes. That lets me know that it was worth it for you to stop by. I still got all this head crud, but I'm here. I'm here to make sure that we give you some fish and teach you how to fish. All right? Merry Christmas, VV Nation, and the amazing staff at VectorVest. Thank you, Jeff. Merry Christmas to all of you. I will be on tomorrow for a live stream for the mobile app, but this is the last trending Thursday before Christmas. So, Merry Christmas. I'm not afraid to say it. It's more to me than happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And there is a reason for the season. Okay? That's the way I go for it. Merry Christmas. If you're not afraid to say Merry Christmas, put a Merry Christmas in there for everybody who wants to. If you don't want to, that's not bad. I'm not berating anybody. All I'm saying is understand what it's all about. Merry Christmas. All right? Let Joey open his gift from you now. I haven't given him a gift yet. I haven't given him a gift yet.
It's cold.
No, I was talking to him. I'm going to give him something for Christmas this year. I'm definitely going to give him something for Christmas this year. I think we have enough of that relationship. I'm going to give him something for Christmas this year. All right, I got to go. You guys have a great day. For those of you on the Jockey Club, I'll see you tomorrow. And then at 12 o'clock, I've got a live stream at 12. And don't forget tomorrow's 6 p.m. video. One of my favorite stocks we're going to talk about, and it's not Apple. One of my favorite stocks I'm going to talk about, and it's not Apple. All right?
Plug Tampa one time.
Huh? Oh, Tampa's coming up next month, January 5th and 6th. January 5th and 6th, Tampa. You can still go live if you want to. I would love to meet all of you live in Tampa, or if you can't, join by way of a stream. We got a mobile stream. All right? January. Huh?
Link is in the description.
The link is in the description. Anything else, Joey? I'm trying to sign off. Anything else? Oh, now you want to be quiet.
I think you're good.
Okay. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. When you utilize the 388, is that intraday, end of day, 3-month view? I can use it in all of them. I can use that 3.8 in any setup I want. In any setup I want. Can we still get the benefits if we're not in person? Yep, you sure will, Richard. All of the benefits, all of the sales, all of that stuff that you can get while you're in person, you can get online. You're very welcome, Lifestyle Coach. You're very, very welcome. All right. Adios. Arrivederci. Ciao. Au revoir. Sayonara. Aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii, and I'm praying for all my peeps in Israel. Odabu. Bon dia. Salam. Shalom. Namaste. Yasu. Have a great day, folks. See ya.